Hi, I'm Sean Carruthers and welcome to How Do I on Butterscotch.com. In this series we're taking a look at how to use a digital SLR camera, and in this episode specifically we're looking at shutter priority mode. Now on the top of every digital SLR camera there's a mode dial. We have it right here. And shutter priority mode, seen here as TV, or time value on this Canon camera, sets your camera up in a very specific way. So when you take a shot in full automatic mode, the shutter speed, or the amount of time the mirror stays open and allows light to hit the sensor, and the aperture, which is how wide the lens opens to let light in, both of those are determined by the camera itself. When you choose shutter priority mode, what you have is you choose the speed of the shutter, so you can determine how long the mirror stays up and how much time light hits the sensor. The camera, to compensate for that to get a very good shot, will adjust the aperture value, determine how wide the lens should be open. Now, there's a couple of things that you can do, reasons you would do this for. Now, at a quick glance, a picture taken in shutter priority mode won't necessarily look any different, again, at a quick glance, from one taken in full automatic mode. That's because the camera tries to compensate, balance up, so that the picture taken looks perfect. However, there's some things that you'll want to adjust, and the main one is motion. When you're taking a picture in automatic mode, you may not get the sense of motion that you like, and you can adjust that by using shutter priority mode. For example, we have a series of pictures taken of water coming out of the end of a garden hose. Now, at the regular automatic setting, you can't really see much going on. It's just an ordinary shot. But you can adjust this to different extremes and get different effects on this. So if we go to the quickest shutter priority value, which is 1/4000th of a second on this particular camera, you can notice that the water starts to freeze. So you get to see droplets as opposed to just a stream of water. When you go the other direction and make it a longer time frame, like closer to a second, then you'll actually start to see a long stream. Another thing you can do with shutter priority mode is to actually sense motion. So rather than freezing the action like seeing the water droplets, you can actually see motion in objects like sporting events or traffic. So for example, we've shot this series on the Gardner Highway just outside our studio. And you can see when you take a picture at a very high speed, everything looks stopped. I mean, they're driving along, but it might as well have been parked there on the road the way that the picture is taken. So by bringing up the shutter priority value to a less snappy speed, something that is open a little bit longer, than what we end up getting is we start getting a sense of motion. So as you keep making the shutter value longer, you'll start to see more and more motion, more and more blurriness. You can see the car actually traveling through the frame. If you go too far in that direction, you'll actually just see a streak. You won't actually see the car at all. And if you go even further than that, then what you'll get is you'll get just a white frame because the shutter will have been open too long for the aperture to compensate for, and it'll overexpose. Anyways, that's a look at shutter priority mode on digital SLR cameras. Stay tuned for the other episodes in this series.